Yeah, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching my video from. Today, we are looking at how we can create beautiful thumbnails for our videos. As a student in my content monetization class, you will need to create thumbnails for videos if you are actually going to be creating content on YouTube, especially when you need to create long form video. Don't forget that there are different types and dimensions of videos that we have discussed previously. This time, if you want to create long form videos, like the examples I'm going to be showing you from my own channel, you need to create attractive thumbnails. Thumbnails are the prototype of what people see on your video before they actually see your video. And that's what will tell them whether they should click on that video or they should not click on the video. Now, I'm trying to go to youtube.com now and I'm going to show you examples of thumbnails, what thumbnails are, and what you should do when you see them. So if you look at some of the pictures and videos that are trending right now, that I'm showing you right now, you see different pictures and images. Look at this one. It says, even at 94-year-old, this vitamin will boost your legs. And that is very, very attractive. People would readily want to associate with that. Now, let me give you example of some of my own thumbnails, and then you see. So I'm trying to come to my channel here. You're going to see some of those thumbnails. They are preview that are showing. I like that you actually come to this social media space. So let's do this. Now, this particular video, I have not added thumbnails to it, but let's look at some other ones. So I'm going to create the thumbnail and then show you how we can actually create thumbnail. So look at it. Go in wisdom, data analysis, introduction to data analysis. Stop doing this. Look at it. Some of the thumbnails. How to create professional videos. Stop doing this and all of that. These are different thumbnails. So that's what we call thumbnails. Those are the images. They are actually images. Look at them. Monetization made easy. How to monetize. Towards the motivation. These ones are podcasts. So that is how you'll be able to actually attract and get people's attention. Look at other ones. Those are different thumbnails. They must actually show the topics of what you are talking about, and those are the things that will attract people's attention to your video. Today, I want to show you how you can actually create thumbnails on Canva. We're going to be using canva.com to create thumbnail. Now, don't forget that we are now in the world of AI. What are some of the things that would help you when you do thumbnails? Thumbnails will help you to increase your click-through rate. That is, when you create a video on YouTube, specifically now, and then you want more people to watch it, and you want more people to watch and to click on the links you are going to put in the description of that video, you must actually put thumbnails. Now, you see the difference between something that has thumbnails and the ones that does not have thumbnails. Now, look at this now. I have this new video that I just posted and it does not have thumbnails. Now, look at this one that have thumbnails. This one that has thumbnails that talk about data analytics, and it's just straight. Everybody sees what is going on there, and it will allow them, it can guide them to click it. This one, monetization made easy. This one here, when people hover around it as they are hovering around it now, it's going to actually be playing, but the thumbnail will increase your click-through rate. And that is what you need to do. Your thumbnail must be clear and bold. It must have clear and bold text. Your thumbnail must have high quality images. Your thumbnails must have bright colors and contrast to grab attention. Then you must actually make a sense of mystery or excitement or sadness, as the case may be. That is what you do whenever you are creating thumbnail. And for Canva, thumbnails are actually very, very easy to build because you have a lot of templates. So I've opened my Canva. Don't forget, this Canva app, this particular Canva is free. So let me go to the Canva app that is subscribed based, that is subscription based. Um, I'm going to log in now, but let me use this one for example, free version, since many of you will be using the free version. So what I will just do is to just say thumbnails. thumbnails. So for example, thumbnail for YouTube has come up, and then you're going to see different examples, different. Anyone that you see here that is pro shows that this one is actually pro. Now, but what I want to do now, I want to actually bring up a thumbnail to the video I just built, and then you now see. So I want to just customize this. The video I just made and I posted is on astronauts that came back to Earth. And what I'm seeing there is something similar to what I want to actually do. So I have clicked on it. The next thing I'm going to do is to edit it. I can edit it to my taste. For example, I just want to say stranded astronauts. Stranded. So this stranded, I want to make it to actually have the reduction in size. I want to make it to be something. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm editing it. This is exactly what is just there. Stranded astronaut. I want to do that. Sunai and Botch back on hands. So that is what I want, and then I'm going to extend it this way. So I'm going to extend it this way. Stranded astronauts, Sunai and Botch are back on Earth. And just as simple as this, I have not gone so far in making sure I edit this. This is just a very simple one. And then the next thing for me is that I'm going to download it, and then I'll show you how I can upload it back to that YouTube page. So right now, it is a free version that I'm using. Make sure you download it in form of PNG because a complex image. So, and then I can see it here. It is a free version and it's a freemium one. I can always download it, and then I can have it used. So this is it. The only thing I want to do now is to edit the name, because if I upload it this way, the same name, if I upload it that way, that's the name is going to call it. So I want to just edit the name. So I will just edit the name now. Once I'm done editing the name, I will then upload it back to that YouTube place. So let me do that now. Sunai Williams and Butch Wilmore back on head. So that is what I have done. I have edited it right now. So the next thing for me is to go ahead and then go back to my YouTube page where I have that video, and then I will go and edit it. So this is the video that I have here already. When you're uploading the video, you have opportunity of actually editing and adding it. So let me pause it now, and then I want to edit the video since I'm logged in on my profile. So here I will say edit video. I'll go to edit video here. So let me allow it to load. And then this is where I need to add my thumbnail. Look at it here. Now, thumbnails can be auto-generated, like what I have there currently. Look at what is there currently now. It will just pick a particular footage of that video, of whatever video you have made, and it will put it there. But no, that's not what I want. What I want is that I want to actually have a video, a I want to have a thumbnail that will attract people's attention to it. So I've clicked on it and then I am uploading it. And then this is what I have here. I'm just using this as a principle to give an example of what it looks like to have a thumbnail and how you can actually get a thumbnail with how you can actually get a thumbnail just with the aid of um, Canva. So I think I'm done and then I'll just save it. So now already it has applied it. Stranded astronaut Sunai and Bodge back on Earth. So, and then it has brought it like that for me. So that's what you have now. Now, let's go back to use several templates. Look at the several templates that you have there. You can always edit the template. I'm going to show you a template that you can add your own photo. So look at this one, say the most attractive thumbnail. This is a paid version. Let me use a freemium one. I actually have a paid version of I have a paid version of Canva, not logged in yet. So this one, let me use this as an example, and you can always pick from different ones. Now, another thing again is that if you type your niche or whatever you have made, you are likely to get examples. So let's say, for example, I need you thumbnail on food, YouTube food. Let's say I've made food and then I need thumbnail on food. It's going to give me several. Look at it. Look at it. It's going to give me several examples of thumbnails that I can use on food. So let's say I need thumbnails on podcasts, or let me say on music. If I need thumbnails on music, it's going to give me several. There are thousands and thousands of examples. So look at it now. Look at it. There are thousands and thousands of examples that can be used here. Several examples that can be used that you can easily choose from, edit them, and then you use the appropriate one for your music. Very, very attractive. Look at this retro music. Look at all of them that are there. Meditation. So I want to show you how you can actually use the one that can edit your own. Let's say we want to talk about money now, or let's say we want to talk about, yes, let me just say we want to talk about money, and then it's going to give you several examples. Now, one thing again that you can do is to ensure that you don't just pick the thumbnail exactly the way it is. You can try to change some of the colors so that the same thing you are using is not what you see another person using online. You can try to change the color, try to change the way the thing looks like and all of that. So I love this one. The person say how to earn money online. That's the one. So I will try to change his image now and use my own image there. So I want to use this template now. This is actually a paid version, so let me close it. So I wish I had logged in before I started this class to the other one that is paid. So let's look for a freemium one that you can actually change. So let's look at this. Let's look at this. It's free, so I can customize it for use. So it's going to go now. So finance for beginners. Now, so what you are going to do is that you can actually delete the person's image or change it or replace it, the person's image. So right now, what I can do is to delete it. I just press my delete button and delete it. I will now go to uploads. For me, I have uploaded some images on this before. Uh, Let me try to look for. This is not my main account, but let me try to look for some images that I've uploaded here. Or I can also upload a new image. Now, if you are also trying to upload an image and you're having issues with it, you can okay, so let me say I want to use this image. This is not the perfect image for me, right? Actually, so let's say I want to use this image. This is not at all perfect for me. So if, for example, I want to use this image, I will have just put this image here, but I have other ones where I have a perfect image where I can use for this purpose, where I can use for this purpose. So I think I'll prefer logging in to that. All right, so now I've been able to actually log into the app, the account that has my Canva, the paid Canva. So right now I want to show you again. So let's say, for example, I want YouTube thumbnail, and I want a thumbnail. Let me just search for YouTube thumbnail so that it can give me several options. And then I'll be able to pick the one that can edit. Look at this one. This is one of the ones that I've created. And then you see several other ones. So let me go for templates so that it will give me template. This is not my content. Don't search for my content. Look for Canva content. So let me search for it. And then yes, so it has brought out several for me. So look at it now. Look at this. You see that this one looks like the one that I used before. So you can always edit it. You can always remove whatever you have there that you don't want. So let's say, for example, build unshakable confidence for men. So let's say we have something like this, and then I want to customize this template. So let's say I want to customize this template and I want to go for it. So this is what I'm going to do in this case. So in this case now, I'm just going to delete this option, this one, or possibly replace it. Let me undo it and then possibly replace what is there right now. So I can right click on it and then just say replace. This one is going to just replace the background, or I can copy the style. But basically, what I can just do is to edit it. In this kind of editing now, I can say that I want to add my own. So let me try to add mine. But basically, I can just delete it. So let me delete it. So I've deleted it and then I want to insert my own. Now, if you have not uploaded videos before, or I mean, if you have not uploaded pictures before, you can always come here, come to upload files. It will take you to your file document where you have it and then you upload it. So that is what you can do there. But then, if you have uploaded before, let me go and pick any of the content that I have uploaded before, and then I will now put it there as my own image that I want to put there. So I'll try to bring up some that I have done before in the past. Okay, so I have some of them like this. So let's say I want this. So if I want this, I'll bring it here and then I make my adjustment. Now here I have removed the background of this. So let me use the one that I have not removed background. So let's say I want this and I have not removed the background. So if I wanted it to come, so I'm going to edit it, make it so big this way, and then this is what I want. So I'll come to background remover. Now, if you are using the free version and you don't want to use background remover for this, you can go to remove.bg. Remove.bg is very easy for you to remove the background. Go to remove.bg to remove background for you. So you upload your image, it's 100% free. You upload the image and then you get the one that has a background removed. So you can see something like this. So it's just pretty easy that you can use remove.bg. So when you're done with that, So you can bring it back and upload it when you are done. Now, another thing again you see is that I don't like the way this picture is just looking all dull. Now, and my hand is at the back, so I want it to come to the front. I'll come to position and then I will say to front. So this way now, I have my hand in front and I'm touching the build. So that is what I want. So I can adjust it a little if I want it to talk about build or I want something. So this way, now I want to edit this image. I don't want it the way it is all dull like this. So I'll come to this place where it is edit. Now, if you are using your Canva app, you can always get all of these things done also on the Canva app on the phone. So I'll come to edit and then I will now come to adjust. So I want to adjust everything. The temperature, I want to increase the tone a little, or you can also decrease the tone. If I decrease the tone, look at what is going to happen. If I increase the tone, look at it, look at what is going to happen. So it's just a little. I can tint it a little. If I tint it too much, look at what is going to happen. But basically, what I need is I need it to become bright. You can see I need to become bright. I need to adjust the contrast. If I make the contrast too much, it's going to make it dark. So if I make it too bad, it's going to, so I will just adjust the contrast a little and then I will then remove the blackness. I'll remove the shadows. I want it to have some highlights this way. If I highlight it to the back, it's not going to give me a befitting thing. So you can look at it now. I want some highlights. I don't want shadows. I want the shadows to go. So if I take it back this way, the shadows to become dark. If I take it back this way, so it's coming up a little. All the blacks, I want the blacks to go. But if it is too white, I can make it a little bit dark. The hair and every other thing that is there. I want it to be very vibrant a little, so I can adjust the vibrancy a little. And then the white, I can increase some of the white part, some of the things that are there to make it white. So this way, I can make this image to serve for me and an image I can use for thumbnail. So this is how you can create YouTube thumbnails, whether you are creating content for music sheets or you are creating content for anything. So if I go back again and go and search, there are actually several thousands of templates that you can use for Canva basically to design your YouTube thumbnails. I've used this one before, but you see the way I used it, I turned it over to another thing. So this is another good one, and there are several examples you can use, especially the ones that has to do with um, you use effects like this, the ultimate business strategy, something like this is a pro version. You will just go and snap yourself like this guy, and then you put this image and then this image. You can even change the image that is there, and it's going to actually work. So I can turn this guy the way it is like this and look at my archive. Do I have image like that? If I don't have image like that as photos, I can snap it. I can go to the studio and snap something like that, exactly like what that guy is doing. And I'm going to use it going forward for my templates, for all the templates. So I believe that by now, you should be able to know how you can actually create YouTube thumbnails with Canva. That is the purpose of this class. So the assignment I'm going to give us in this class is that you should create a YouTube thumbnails for your video, and then when you are done, make sure you tag me to that video or you send me a sample of your generated thumbnail that you have created. So this is a principle that you can also use. I just showed you the step-by-step process that you can use here to create your own thumbnails, adding effects and all of that. And it's going to actually be good. I have provided some actionable steps you can follow here to explore some of the steps, some of the beautiful Canva templates that you can use for your inspiration. I'm going to see you in the next class. Make sure you keep your tap on this. Don't forget that content monetization is not an automated thing. You can automate it with AI, but then you have to sit down and do the work. Please make sure that you like this video after watching this video, and I'm going to see you in the next class. Bye bye.